Some of my favorite memories from college were playing field hockey for Cheryl, and when school would get really stressful, I always knew that field hockey would stay positive because Cheryl made it so fun for everyone. I think my favorite memory from those 4 years was the first NEWMAC championship that we won my sophomore year. It was such a cool moment for everyone, and it really was for all the marbles. Congratulations, Cheryl. You deserve this so much, and I'm really excited for you.
Cheryl, congratulations on making it into the Hall of Fame. I'm so excited for you, and I'm so proud of you. And yeah, I'm just really, really happy for you. Wow, we had so many good times at MIT. I really don't even know which ones to mention. Get It In Day, alumni game was always really fun. Sink Swim, classic. But yeah, just thank you so much for being such a great coach. You really made my time at MIT field hockey, honestly, just the best ever.
My favorite memory of Cheryl is complicated. There's not a player on my squad where it still doesn't sting, but it was the 2011 season. This was the conference championship for the AQ. Mount Holyoke scored early. Not an eye-popping goal, mind you. In fact, if Cheryl and I mustered a breath together, I believe we could have blown it in harder. But a goal's a goal, no stat for pretty. The fact that it was only a few minutes in, any coach knows too early against a team like MIT can be tough to hold on. But we actually did hold on for another 50-plus minutes. And then there was the number we all remember, 81. 81 seconds left for a conference championship in AQ. But MIT earned a corner. They had a beautiful reverse chip score. We held off one more corner and went into overtime. A short time into OT, they earned a corner, and their player blasted home the game winner. In a mere matter of minutes, what we were so close to, what we could almost taste, it was over. Just like that. Kids were devastated, coaches were devastated. But what I remember is the post-game handshakes. Not the kids, not the assistants, the head coach, Coach Silva, shaking the hands of each and every one of my players, looking them in the eyes and complimenting each of them, and accurately. She knew who was on offense. She knew who scored, who was on defense, who made that awesome defensive save on the line. She took the time. No gratuitous high fives or quick pace through the line. She gave them back some dignity. That is my favorite memory of Coach Silva. And what it reminded me is that winning with grace means everything. Cheryl, you always showed a lot of grace. Congratulations on a wonderful career.
Hi, Cheryl. Congrats on your Hall of Fame induction. Truly, nobody deserves it more. When I stop and think about the impact Cheryl's had on me, of course, I remember Friday nights under the lights playing 3v2 continuous, Science Fridays, and the post-game chocolate milk she was always sure to provide us. But I think her effect on me can be summed up by one story. At the end of my sophomore year, MIT was really wearing me down. I'd had the toughest hockey season of my life, coupled with the worst semester I'd ever seen, and it took a massive hit on my confidence. At our end of season meeting, I told her, Cheryl, I don't think I can do this anymore, and I broke down crying. I will always remember what she said next. She said, Taylor, you are the future captain of this team. I didn't believe her in the moment. I was inches from hanging my stick up for good, but something in me wondered, and so I stayed. I'm so glad I did, because Cheryl was right, and field hockey became the light of my life again. Cheryl, thank you for believing in me when I saw nothing in myself. I would not be who I am today without you.
Cheryl is one of those phenomenal people who I think was born to be a coach. She just cares so deeply about all of her athletes, as athletes, of course, but also as people and as teammates. And I think her ability to read people and to know what we needed to be there and give that to us was a reason that she was able to bring out the best in all of us as individuals, but also the best in us as a team, and why she was so successful, had so many wins, had so many championships. And I think something else that really helped her be such a great coach was her always just being her 100% authentic self. She was just a goofball, whether it was complaining about dragons in her feet with the hot turf, or her taking strokes with us for Stroketober, or making dolphin sounds on the way to our Elite 8 game. She was just always herself, and that gave us all permission to be ourselves.
My favorite memory with Cheryl probably is from the convention in 2019 when our staffs both met up for a pretty competitive cornhole game out back behind the hotel. But it felt, like a real telling moment. We hadn't seen each other since her team came from behind to take an overtime win from us in the championship previously that fall. So it was a really fun opportunity for us to laugh about what had happened. But I think to just come together, and that's what the coaching world is supposed to be. The opportunity to let some things go, to come together with friends and colleagues that make you better in your profession. And Cheryl is certainly someone who's done that for a lot of us.